So without a further intrusion on our time this evening, I would like to present Dr. Lejeune, who will be speaking on the topic Biological Happening or a Future for Mankind. Dr. Lejeune.
The biological happening I wanted to discuss with you this evening is a very remarkable fact that what we call animation is in fact an alienation of the matter. Suddenly, the matter do not behave like ordinary matter, but is forced to behave as the information tells to the matter what it should do. And then, in the true sense of the term, life is, so to speak, an alienation of the matter. It begins on a very peculiar surrounding. If we look at the history of life, it seems that life has begun inside the waters. At least it's what is taught in the Bible, and it's what is taught also in the books about evolution. But curiously, we begin also in a very curious medium. Now, in the bottom of the sea, you can recognize easily that this is seaweed. But in fact, it's not seaweed. It is she-weed. That's the lining of the uterus with an electronic microscope at the time that it is ripe to receive the first implantation. And it is remarkable that to the human eye it looks like seaweed, and nobody can make a mistake about the diagnosis. The beginning of life is a very rapid phenomenon, which I have just made a little drawing about it. But after the entry of the sperm inside the zona pellucida, which is a kind of plastic bag, which is in fact the wall of the private life of the early embryo, as soon as the head has gone through the membrane, here we see it's not human, that's a mice, as you can recognize by the long thing. The head of the sperm is now coming to the zona pellucida, and with that it will drill a hole, and you see that it has drilled a little hole, and now it's going inside, and half of the head is now inside the zona pellucida. What you should remark that there is already a change in the molecular structure of the surface, which has suddenly changed at the moment the hole has been drilled for the first time, and which now is totally changing at the moment the whole head will go inside. As soon as the head is inside, this zona pellucida becomes absolutely non-perforable by another sperm, so that the door is definitely closed, and all the information necessary and sufficient is now inside, and no information will come in during the whole life of the new individual.